Hello everyone! Welcome back some more Great Perfect World 2. When we left off, I started a bunch of projects and didn't see them to the end, is the best way to describe it. So we started planning... Ow, ow. I don't know why I did that. So we started preparation for a windmill, which was designed to take crops from a farm land I've not set up and process them into bread. Then I had to contend with the fact that I didn't have any belt to make it, so we went on an expedition down south to find an ocean. There was no ocean down south. By the way, I've added journey maps because I prefer it over the other one. Although I should say the mini-map. Why don't I make it a bit smaller? Location, opacity, size. $15 is fine, yeah. Because I can still read everything on that just fine. Alright, yeah, so we went down south and we found no ocean, but we did find loads of other crops. And as a result of us finding those other crops, I've considered increasing the size of the farms. But if I increase the size of the farms, then this windmill that hasn't been built yet will be completely insufficient for my purposes. So it may have to turn into a titanic factory of sorts. Which, makes sense, but either way, we're not going to be doing anything without kelp. So I crafted Nature's Compass, which is probably the first thing I should have done yesterday, not the last thing, and pointed it in the direction of an ocean. So if I take a boat, I'll be able to ride the rivers towards the ocean with any luck. We don't have enough food for the journey. Great. No matter. Do we have the mod that lets us right-click crops? No. Anything that would disturb our create endeavors is probably not a mod we want in any way, so that's fine by me. But yes, with any luck, we'll find kelp in short order and we'll build a farm for all kinds of things. Now, kelp itself, I think, can only really be used... Oh, I can get around. Flush. Can only really be used in dried kelp. And dried kelp is used in plenty of things, so we might as well automatically cook it. I think we can smelt it, actually. Smoke it. Yes. Oh, pardon me. Almost sneezed directly into my mic. So maybe I should set up are we done? We're probably done. Cool. Yeah. Maybe let's just set up a smoker to also smoke kelp as well. Build a large kelp farm. I can deny it no longer. This place absolutely has to be bigger. Then in which case, how about instead of this being the whole manufacturing area, we have it as the whole storage area? This is still a windmill because I want to see a windmill for my house, damn it. And instead I build a large factory floor that's slightly out of sight in that direction of there. That is incredibly contrived. Although, maybe not over here. Maybe back here. I don't really want to get rid of this tree line, but also if I did, we'd be able to channel things in through here process them in a large space back here, or even back here, and then come around back into a storage drawer or something over here. That doesn't sound half bad. It'll require a lot of work, a lot more work than I expected, but it'll certainly be possible. Alright, I like it, I like it. Before I do that though, can I just like build another farm with water? Fan? I need andesite and iron. Oh, my iron's running low. Oh, my iron's running very low. Should have put some... Return this to normal diorite. Craft this in here into andesite. Because... Oh wait, no wait, I need 2 andesite because I need a... Wait, what? My nuggets... And the log... Well, I guess I could just use one... No. Because a second fam allowed me to just wash the wheat without having to do the whole bucket thing. Like, it would be a very low-tech solution, and I need to make one anyway. Oh, almost fell down the cliff. Right, with this, I should be able to make the propeller, make a fan, and there's only the small matter of how we're going to power it, but I think I can just do that with some cogwheels. And a bit of wood. And I did put away the bucket I needed. Oh my gosh. I am not doing very well at this, am I? I miss wireless inventories and wireless crafting. I miss it a lot. Now this does also lead to the small matter of the other fan is going to blow the other way. So it's going to draw in instead of blow away. That's really not that big a deal, to be honest. Yep. Really appreciating this brew I built. I'll need to put some kind of elevation or something there though. I hear skeletons. And then I use more dirt, it's the best building block of all time. That's not really what we want. That's better. So if I put the wheat flour down there, and then head off to bed in the morning, it should be cooked. Well, not cooked, but you know. That's the ideally ready to be cooked. The sun is so beautifully bright. Maybe I can use a grossly incandescent. Yep. And then I put dough down here. And it cooks into bread. Just like that. Ah, I love it when the plan comes together. So I'm sure you can now see what my vision is. This, but bigger. But we'll need the kelp to do it to any workable degree. So I'll need to head northwest. Northeast. This can be done through this river here. So if I head true north... Oh, this stone sword is not going to last. We can encounter the nether portal, which I will most certainly be making use of later. I like how it's hanging from chains. I didn't see a fire charge, but I don't see any obsidian. Sans what's in the portal. That shouldn't be an issue though, I can just use a bucket and the lava nearby. Yeah, across the river. Yeah. Climb over the hill a bit. Remember, I didn't turn keep inventory on, so this is going to be really risky, but oh well. And if we follow the river, we should maybe reach the compass point there. The ocean. Reach the ocean, find our kelp. And I might as well do it with the visuals off so we can admire nature's beauty. Of course, I am assuming that this river leads into the ocean. If not, well, I guess I'll walk over these hills which get in the way of everything. Birch forest. All these beautiful flowers. That's a reason why I'm going to try and minimize the amount of damage I do to nature. Because look at all this. Ruining this. Are we drawing nearer? That depends entirely on where this river is taking us. I'll follow it around what appears to be a curve, and if it keeps going away from my destination, I'll... well, just go by land again. Oh, that's right, I also need to install an airship mod. I'll make a note of that. No, I shan't forget. Aha! I knew it. The big problem is I specifically targeted an ocean, which is different from all the other ocean and ocean-like biomes. So, it may fixate on a biome that was unrealistically far away. But that is not an issue, because when I come out of the rivers here... Can we fit through a one-block gap? We cannot. Oh, didn't know that would work. We should come out into an ocean that will have just what we need. Problem is that this entire biome. I mean, I'm assuming I'm coming up on a beach there. If not, I don't know. Yep, that's the beach, alright. And that's a snake. It's a coral snake. Which ones were the dangerous ones again? Ooh, and a boat. Is this made out of 2 types of wood, or is that just the lighting? No, it's made out of 2 types of wood. It's an oak front and a jungle back. That's awesome. And it's full of iron. Oh, yes. That's just what I needed. Gotta say, regardless of whether you love or hate the direction Minecraft's going in, the fact you can squeeze through small gaps now is an incredible feature. Ooh, rope and moss and rice. I don't think I have any rice. This could be good for the farms. Well, there's the kelp, alright. I just want to check out this little islet over here because it's very cute. I love the aesthetic of a tiny island with a tree on it. Gosh, look, you can't even see the horizon. I should have tried to make Distant Horizons work. Look at this cute little thing. Look at the continent, look at this. Anyway, so we found the ocean and we got the kelp. This much is amazing. Even just one is all we need to start our... Oh no, the night's falling. Oh, there were sleeping bags. Silly me. Also take some flax seeds. Alright, so... we'll need to now head back home, which shouldn't be hard because, again, got the river. The fastest way would be to climb... I don't particularly want to try that. Who would? Who would? There's a jungle 4,000 blocks down south. I'll keep that in mind, but that won't be my priority for now. For now my priority should probably be like... should I even try going home in this environment? Whoa. The way that you can see the ocean grasses underwater. It's so weird, really. Ah, shaders are so good. Shaders are so good, yo. Right. Yeah, just sitting around watching the stars sounds nice when you're single player, not so good when you're streaming. So, I guess I'll make the hysterically dangerous trip back home. Yeah. Let's hug the coastline until we get to that inside bit, and make the distance to the ocean much shorter as a result. How have I got 3 pings? I just started. Cool, well, don't really care about that, so I'll just ignore that. I think it was another spam bot. My mother's in with bots today. I woke up, drop into, like, Discord, and, like, 2 different bot accounts harassing me. Drop into an online game, and, like, there's a bot account of throwing the match for us. It's like, what's even the point? What's even the point of not playing a game you own? I mean, I say that and now I'm building a factory to play as little of Minecraft as possible, but you get what I'm talking about, right? Like, this is the point. Hello, chicks. actually reminds me of a good question I had. Do we have coloured lamps? We do have lamps that have coloured cages on them. I'm just wondering if they'll have different colour lights when I turn them on with the shaders on. Well, I'll have to find that out later, won't I? For now, we'll just head home. Procedurally generated aurora. Oh, it's wonderful. It's just wonderful. Can't imagine what this would be like without a lantern, honestly. Probably very unpleasant. Yep, not too far now. I did forget to set up a JI waypoint, which is my bad. JI, I'm joining up. Waypoint. Can I thread the needle? I cannot, because there's no needle thread. So, not too far now. I wonder if there's a crate mod that lets me set up, like, boat travel. I mean, I'll probably end up using trains, either over or underground later, for really long distance travel, but for the most part, I don't think I'll need to travel that far at all. At most, I'll want to travel to the village down south, but that can be done using a fairly straight and simple line. Also, that my game feels a bit choppy. Let's turn the render distance down from 64 chunks to 48. Because I really don't need to see 64 chunks of forested hills, thank you very much, especially when I'm this far down low. So I might as well get myself a far more consistent frame rate of 50 to 60 by simply reducing the amount of chunks it needs to load. That makes sense to me. Frankly, I'd probably be fine with something as low as 32, but the privilege of having a powerful PC, you know? And I arrived just in time to see the sunrise. And get blown up by creepers. Fun fact, traveling from tree to tree is quite clever in this because mobs don't spawn on leaves, so you know it's gonna be mob free up here if you can make the uneven terrain and parkour work, that is. But I'm a parkour pro, so that's not an issue for me. Foreshadowing is a literary device. Oh right, there's still a piece of river and land I gotta cross. Wonderful, wonderful. I never checked the treasure map. Oops, well, I guess I'll worry about that later. Maybe I'll build a train line to the ocean as well. I was just thinking, gosh, I'm sure I'm glad I got JI to give me a reliable map. Imagine if I had to use like a Minecraft vanilla map. Wait a minute. Oh well, home again. Everything into the chest. Everything into the chest. Take out the kelp so I can plant at least some. Because if I forget to plant this, I'll kick myself later. Really didn't think I was gonna make that. Right. Kelp can be planted on gravel just fine, so I'll just do this. And as for automating a kelp farm, it's so easy that sometimes I even do it as part of another farm. Like, for example, I might have the wheat farm on top, and then underneath I'll have a hollow cavity for a kelp farm. Or sometimes I'll have the farm be partially flooded. There's a ton of options. Might make it as part of a rice farm. There's ways. There's ways for it to be done. I'm pretty sure that rice... Oops. I mean, rice is by its inherent nature a seed, so maybe it can just be planted in water. Seems so. I didn't really want to expand this farm because I didn't really want to rely on it, but I do need food constantly, badly. So why not? I wonder if I can use wheat seeds for something more interesting than just that. No, it doesn't look it. Oh well. Now then, what about... what's the next plan? I kind of want to get the functional components of the farm down before I start worrying about the manufacturing process, but I would also just like to be able to drop some wheat in one end and get something on the other. Okay, how much... it's not like I can cook deep slate using a smoker. Right? No, it has to be bulk blasting using lava. Which again, not a big deal. I can work with that, but... let me smelt up this deep slate that I've got. And smoke... 2 belts worth of kelp. Looks like a dream. You can also eat dried kelp, which is one of the ideas of all time, I suppose. Of course, this isn't going to be enough to make a functioning production line out of, because it has no way of telling when something's been cooked or not. So I would need a filter depot. Filter depot? Yeah, I need a depot. And I'd need brass funnels, which requires brass, which requires redstone quartz. So that's not happening until the nether. The alternative is using a low-tech solution with, like, drawers. Because if you use a filtered drawer, you can make it so only one resource enters, only one type of resource can enter. Which is actually a very low-tech way of filtering a resource. It's just going from belt to depot and what have you. But how would that system even work? What would it look like? if I had two funnels pointing at each other over a depot. I think I need to test this. I was using my deep slate. I think that might work, but I'm really not sure. Hold on. First order of business is I make another chest, because this is too small. Hold on, the useless toot. I've acquired. This will require a substantial amount of andesite, and I don't have a substantial amount of andesite. I'll never have enough andesite for my purposes, to be honest. Really? A bit of lava, a bit of gravel, and a bit of flint. And that can be made using cobblestone. And flint, of course, is made through washing gravel. Hypothetically, I could turn lava and cobblestone, which can be obtained through into andesite just like that. No need for quartz at all. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? I will have to keep that in mind for later. Right. Make some more bread, because I'm feeling really hungry. I'm so hungry. Don't. I think we need to go like here. And if I then use a belt here... It works. Oh my gosh. Excellent, 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 excellent. And this, we'll be able to take stuff from down there and run it into here once it has mechanical power. The question of how it gets the mechanical power is best left to the future, Dolly. Crying shame I can't make toast on the smoker, huh? Yeah, because then I'll come in here, get turned around, presumably by just the belt just pointing in that direction. Here. Push down here and get processed. I think so, at least. He likes the idea. But if I'm gonna do anything, I'm gonna need... Okay. I'm gonna need a lot more resources. Specifically, I'm going to need a substantial amount of iron and andesite in order to make any kind of dream of this scale a reality. I'm also going to want bearings, mechanical bearings, yes. Which blessedly does not require any glue, and a chassis. I think for what I'm trying to do, a linear chassis will be fine. Because I only need to use the front and the back, and most of the time just the front. But that does require a lot of andesite alloy. And wood, but you know, one thing at a time. Just grab the rest of this wheat. Put that in the millstone to grind whilst I'm away. And let's head into the mines. Now I also do need to point out the fact that I will need... Oh man, there's actually a lot of things I need. Okay, so what's the mining andesite? Let me think. And let me try and talk, because I can't do two things at once. So the farm's going to require lots of andesite to set up, but there's also the fact that if I expand the farm to include other crops, then it's going to have the going to have to contend with the fact that there's going to be multiple different crops on potentially the same line. So I'm going to want to filter it out. That can only really be done through brass tunnels, I think. Unless I use another draw filter? I mean, it's not like it's a bad system, I suppose. Like, it works. Yeah, once I've got a filtering of some kind set up, then I can start thinking about expanding the windmill out beyond the mere wheat farm it will be. But for now, just having bread will keep me sustained for a very long time. exciting. Thinking about it. The farms. I'd also like to make a wood farm, which is more or less exactly the same as a crop farm once you get into the details of it. Exactly the same shape and design and practical functionality, although putting all the logs into the... Actually, no, I guess it does make a little sense to do such a thing. Because I was just gonna say, oh thank goodness for the webs, but I'm not sure that survived me. So he spared me. That does not look like it has one bit. Can't really parkour out here. I'm leaving. OMG. My gosh. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of them, actually. Right. And dig straight down. I do have cheats enabled. I can turn on keep adventure anytime. Yeah. Right, never actually turned on my waypoint. Oh no, I just realized I've turned on realistic darkness. I'm going into the mines. Yeah, I can see about as much as you guys right now, so... It's a good thing I know the mines like the back of my hand, huh? I can only really see the glow of plants and the eyes of spiders. Oh crud, missed the jump. Back you foul beasts. I'm a dangerous dog with an axe. I'm a dangerous dog without an axe. Could have gone better. Alright, then I'll just wander around looking for iron. Gosh. Very much looking forward to the unlimited iron factory. Save me the trouble, the work. Having to come down here and, like, play Minecraft. Imagine mining and crafting in Minecraft. Couldn't be me. Crying shame that all duplication is locked behind Silk Touch. It's one of the biggest problems with how most mod creators are like accepting of the ore changes, which for the record, I'm not sure I am. Because they're so quick to say, oh yeah, no, it's fine, you can only get duplicate ores if you don't break it with your pickaxe. It's like, I can't return it to like, broken form. You know? So I've got to use magic, I've got to use enchanting in a tech pack, and that just doesn't feel appropriate, you know? Forcing players to depend on that. I know, it's a very weird concern, but it's one I feel matters to me. Record, pickaxes do more damage than bare fists. Blueberries be planted? Maybe, I don't know. I've never seen a glowberry before. I didn't know that was vanilla Minecraft. I looked at that and thought it was another mod. How much wood do I even have? 21. A diamond. A skillet? What? Well, I found diamonds, so I'm happy. But, is smacking people with a skillet really the best melee weapon I've got now? By far. Definitely looking forward to the deep earth drills. I feel like I'm playing with random encounters on with how these creepers just appear out of the darkness. That's my death. Now I just gotta do the wonderfully perilous trip of getting back to the entrance. Without getting shot. Or running out of blocks. Of course, if I want to build some kind of pulley system, it's not like constructing a cabin. Just do contacts. Requires glue. That's probably the best tool I have in a long term, but I also need to point out it requires brass, whereas a rope pulley is stupid, but functional. And using a wireless switch and the redstone controllers that create supplies, it will be very easy for me to create a dumb system that lifts me up and down short distances. Not gonna pretend like it's the best solution, but by gum it's the cheapest. Cheap and easy. Maybe I should be doing this in my house instead of in the middle of a mine shaft. Mine shaft. Ta-da! We made it. Whew! I thought I was gonna do that, but fair enough. What do you mean activate a rail? Is that different from a powered rail? Fair enough. Anyway, I have dirty notes, hold on. Ah, I can breathe. I can fight. I have these cassettes, but I don't have a cassette player. I'll worry about it later. So we got our iron and we've got our andesite. So first of all, iron still can only make 1-to-1 because we live in the worst timeline. We can crush it down and then wash it for redstone dust, which could be worth our while. And it wouldn't cost me any fuel, but it would require lava, which I don't have. End off. Not yet, at least. It is true that I could, like, go grab a bucket of lava from the nether portal, put that next to a fan, and use that as a blast furnace, but the problem is, I don't really want to make another fan. Oh, but I will have to eventually. Bah. Bah! Whatever. Let me make a... Where is... Ah, there's my side. So my person. Let me make a depot real quick. I don't have an axe. I'll need to change that. Do I have any sticks? Of course I do. Make a depot, make up a blast furnace. Whoops. One of the best things about Create, come to think of it, is the fact that it does give you unlimited lava if you have a nether train going, and I will have a nether train going, mark my words. Plug it in, get all the lava I could ever want, use it for all the projects I could ever imagine. Right, I'll take this gold. What's that sound? It's your snail! I wonder if killing him will give me a slime. It does! I'm so sorry. I hate killing snails in real life, but the needs of the me and all that. Would it be lava just for any accidents? The rest of those will be used in finishing up the nether portal, which I will do in short order. So many amazing species, varieties of cow. It's cool. I may as well attach it here. Yeesh. Temporary systems are a myth, don't you know? I'll need another fan, whatever. Why am I standing here? Right. Iron plates. You know, I was thinking my first floor would be a bedroom, but maybe I should just make it something like room for machines that I'll always need. Whoa. That I'll always need access to for crafting usage for one-offs and stuff. Sounds practical. Unlike everything else in this house. Starter base, by the way. Which is why it looks like this. There are people in this world who are good at Minecraft. And then there is me. I am offensively okay at most. A propeller. Are these even used for anything other than fans? Oh, they can be used in a radiator fan and a fan component. And a steam engine. Which can be used for a portable drill. Fair enough. And spruce planks to make another cogwheel. Oh, this is gonna be messy. This is gonna blow. Place the cogwheel here. Place the encased fan here. Place the lava here. Utterly predictable. What was noise? Right, I'll need... It looks like I'll need some signs and a pickaxe. I'm terribly afraid to use the hand crank on this tree because I know it will cut down my own, so... My home, my house. Okay, so it is possible to cover a 2-block gap without sprinting. Good to know. I just gotta check. I just gotta check. So you make a sign like this. And you make a pickaxe. Like this. And you go to bed like this, because I'm not dealing with mobs. Thank you very much. I want you to light up that area, but I'll want to do it somewhere that's a little bit aesthetically pleasing. That should... How fireproof are... Wow, that's a lot of damage very quickly. How fireproof are signs is a question I probably should have asked. Ow. Well, at least this, the blasting works, evidently. Let's make 2 more depots. Which require a broken leg, apparently. Nice calming music, at least. Because again, I will need these depots eventually, so might as well make them now. No, wait. I feel like it's simply more sensible if I place that. There. I thought it was going to block off the water better, but it doesn't. Oh, blimey, that's doing like 2 hearts of damage per. That is an outright incinerator. You could use that in like a mob farm or something. Hey, sheep. Would you be a deer and a volunteer for something? Need more signs. It's just temporary. I know it looks hideous. It's just temporary, guys. It's just temporary. Trust me. It's just temporary. Anyway, okay. So, they all are functioning. I believe that's right. Okay. So if I was to pull this on here, it would get washed, right? No, wait. That can't get washed because it's not been crushed. I need to put in the millstone and then put the crushed iron. Right, right. Except that's not going to be in the millstone? No, because it only wants to go into the crushing wheels, which we don't have. Silly me. Damn it. Effort. All that effort. Imagine having, like, reading comprehension. Couldn't be me. Could not be me. What? And then this rice pinnacle can be just turned into one rice. All crushed down into straw, which can be used in composting. Make packed mud if I care about that. Make a lead, make some canvas, tatami. Dope. Dope. Cool. Then we'll take our wheat flour and put it on the water one. And it gets turned into dough. Then we put the dough on the smoker. And it gets turned into bread. At the cost of absolutely no fuel. Awesome. See more, the house is on fire. No, mother, it's just all the lights. Excellent. Excellent. Alright. How about we stop, like, faffing around and actually make one of these farms I keep hyping up? That'll require a mechanical bearing, which will require some significant amount of andesite. A slab and... Yes? I suspect I'll need... I don't know how much I suspect I'll need. Didn't need to do that, we had some crafted already, whatever. So here's the mechanical bearing, which will be the centerpiece of the farm. Next, we need to allocate a space for the farm to go. That may require us to flatten out some of the hills here, which isn't that big a deal. Well, I mean, it's an atrocity against nature, but it's not that big a deal. To think I wanted to keep these as nice flower fields, and now I'm almost immediately getting rid of them. Talk about flexible morals. I think if I want to build a path that goes down the middle of a hypothetical farm, then look inside is a bluette, which is a white flower, like red eye. Nothing about it is true, it's all lies. Oh, there goes the sun. Good night, sun. Yeah, you can see why I'm thinking I might have to build some hanging lanterns over the road when I build the road. And already there was enough time for a skeleton spawn, and he's shot all the same. Oh, a wandering trader. Or, yes, wandering trader. Hi, wandering trader. Carla is selling us spruce saplings, nautilus shells. Oh, wow. Truly amazing. I'll just start by digging out the road I'm looking for. Then I'll upgrade it, my tool into an iron one, so we can do the entire thing, because there will be a... Dude, I live here. There will be a lot of shoveling being done. Oops. I believe that's the first misshoveled path of the series. Right, good, good. This here will be the underground factory line. And I do stress I want it to be underground, but I will have a peek at it whenever I walk over this. Partially so I can see it's actually working or not. So we can totally just cover this up without shame. But yeah, if this is coming from out here, then maybe the first farm should be over this side. Yeah, alright, hold on. So if this is going to be the main spine of things, then the first farm being over here, it doesn't actually have enough space. Like, I could physically build... Actually, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4... Shaft... Something like this. Dumping stuff on to a receptacle here that drops it onto the line here. That would be a fine first farm, a very simple first farm. It's kind of small, but it would work. At least as a proof of concept. I mean, also consider I may not actually expand this at all, but... Of course, actually there's one other option I haven't considered, and that is that could be the kelp lake. That being the kelp lake sounds really nice. Because digging out kelp lake there would mean I certainly could build at least 3 farms over there. Because kelp is both something I'll need a lot of, but I won't need an unlimited supply of. So... It's... Well, I guess I wouldn't really need the ludicrous amounts of bread I'm going to be making either, but you know, I'll need more bread than I'll need kelp, is the idea. Because I'll be constantly consuming bread, but kelp will only be needed in bursts. Actually, there's also... No, well... This is used as it is in insight funnels. And I can't just pack it into... Okay. I'll make this into a kelp pool then. Little pond. And then this can be a... can lead into several other farms. Now, how far away can a block of water water farmland? I meant to just click on the wiki then, and I managed to click on the Google search instead. Within 4 blocks horizontally. Then these farms would actually be rather small, but of course there is one alternative I have not considered. Which is gantries, which... A gantry farm is a little more complicated to make, but it can scale to any size. Because for a gantry to work, I find you want it to be able to change direction at the end. That requires a redstone contraption and redstone links. Are they abreast here? They are. Okay. So for now we'll make a circular farm. Not a surprise, not a surprise at all. Okay. Of course, one upside of a kelp lake is that it can actually be a lot larger. If I need it to be. Oh, so many options. I think I want this to be like plants and stuff, a bit of flowers and a lake. When I come out my house and look to the right. Look over there and seeing the golden fields and then like more flowers. That could be nice. Okay. Then this lake will have to be a little deep. Do I have an excavator? No, I do not. And we'll do this the... I would say slow way, but this is feeling very slow. Done. How is it 2 on one side and 3 on the other? 5. And this will actually have to be deep enough for the kelp to reach the water's surface. Right. If it's dark enough for me to need to get my lantern out, it's dark enough for me to go home and sleep. Got it. Thank you, Mr. Skeleton. Dude, get out of the way. This is my house. I live here. Okay, this looks nice as a whole and all, but it's not going to be very functional like this. But it does look nice, so I don't really care. Maybe I should put some sand on the bottom to make it look a little nicer. Does mean I have to mine up some sand, but whatever, you know. Gosh, I wish there was something I could do with wheat seeds. I wasn't just replanting them. Because I got so much of them and not enough uses for them. They're just gonna get burnt. Right, guys. Hold on, speaking of processing. Wheat. millstone. Again, my house. Yeah, okay. Look how quickly it grows as well. I don't think we're gonna have too much of a supply issue with a small farm. I'm really struggling with water movement in this game today. I don't know why. Can I use the smaller millstone to get sand? Was this a waste of travel? Right, the sand's stone, but not gravel. Fair enough. Life for a crate player definitely improves once they've conquered the nether. Because nether quartz is everything. Nether quartz, and also lava processing, but you know. Just get the quartz and you got the redstone quartz, then you have it made. All this just to make my pond look a little nicer, huh? The things we do in Minecraft, you know, I play this game like it's like I've got unlimited resources sometimes, and I get mad when I don't have any. I'm not mad, I get bored. Just one more production line, bro. That'll fix the resource economy. Just one more. I'll just leave those seeds there, I don't care. These have zero purpose. So, it's on the water line, it's on the smoking line. Of course, one big issue is that these things only cook as fast as there are fans pointing at them. Like, the speed of a fan does not matter, like it said in the ponder. So the stack sizes. So large stack sizes can take a while. But it's not that big a deal, really. I honestly do not see a world where I will need this many belts for a while. So instead, put the shaft down. No. Like so. Probably need a chain drive of some kind. Worry about that later. No. These things continue to be the bane of my existence. No. I'm fairly convinced I can move this distance. Bingo. Nice. Now, next let's make another shovel, for goodness sake. This is gonna take me far too long with hands. Sticks and stones. And the sand. Oh, I had loads of sand, okay. Oh, whoops-a-daisy. So we don't actually need to do the... Okay, so... Let me think about this bit. So I'll place the water wheel down here. Like this. That will feed into the bearing mechanism. So menacing, you know? Like you're looking at things and suddenly you can't see anything. It's like, oh, night is here. Okay, let's break this into this. Make ourselves a water wheel. Grab a bucket of water. Because we don't need anything too powerful, we just need something functional. And the slower it is, the more time it gives the crops to grow, so I don't really care. Right. I realise my mistake with getting sand now. And then... this will... let's place some sand. Can't do it like that. One block of sand off. Good grief. Although, actually, no. Am I one block off? Or is this just asymmetrical by nature? Right, no. I was more than one block off. Is it obvious I don't measure things? This is still one block off, but that's not a big deal. Oh, but filling this up with water is going to be a pain. A small part of me wants to build a pump system to pump water into it, but I'm not... Actually, no, I guess there's nothing stopping me. This sounds like a lot of fiddling around. There's something that can be just be done more or less as quickly, but far more reliably and simply with a bucket and handiwork, you know? Up, round, up, up. I wonder what the most effective way to get up this hill would be. Probably just stairs or something. What I'd very much like to do is go around to making those imposter blocks, whatever they're called, and making some stairs around my base. So I can avoid losing stamina by jumping. Oh well, one thing at a time. Just so worried I'm going to come back to that thing burnt down, but I don't think the chisel blocks have a burnable tag, so I think they're fine. Which is quite bizarre. And there's of course the center, but... No, we'll need to build the center. Damn it. Should have got even more sand. Another sand break is required. Yeah, at least I got 20 bread now. Whoops. I blame the lag spike. miss the days where sticking your head above the water for a fraction of a second was enough to completely refreeze it. Bubbles. The Oceans update did a lot of things for Minecraft. Some good, some bad, some questionable. This one is decisions I think falls into questionable decisions, where it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's like, you know. Come on. I feel like I have to manually breathe. I miss free runners. There, I'll say it. But diving boots, but we don't have any spring shoes or anything ridiculous like that. At least not as far as I can tell. The beautiful orange dusk. That tells me it's time to get home and go to bed, but I'm gonna work a little more. Whilst we've still got the sun up. Wonder if kelp can grow on sandstone. Probably not, but I'd be curious to find out. I was curious to taste it. Actually, I'll just look it up before I craft something. Kelp. Oh, any block, I think. Okay, so let's make ourselves... It's not nearly enough sandstone for my purposes. Because I need like 9. I guess it doesn't really matter if I just turn its path. Gosh, I hope this looks nice. I hope it looks passable. Because then I'm going to dump a big machine inside it. I think any water I place down here will suffice, won't it? How about I place the blocks on the outer edge? And then... see how much that fills itself in naturally. Ta-da! Excellent, excellent. And then if I grab the kelp... I will plant kelp now, just so it grows a bit so I can test the farm. Gosh, that does look really nice, actually. It cannot be placed on... Excellent. And it's grown already. Okay. Then all I'll need is... mechanical harvesters. That requires a lot more iron than I thought. Oh dear. And I'll need 3 linear chassis. Which thankfully you make 3 in one go, so that's not a big deal. So I'll chop down another tree. That's fine. That's okay. I don't need to worry about it. Where's my iron gone? Oh right, I was... No, wait. There. And did I have any nuggets on the go? No. Okay. Linear chassis. Done. Mechanical harvesters. Requires 3 andesite casings. Sure, we'll take up all the rest of the andesite. This makes 1 pair. And we'll need 6 iron sheets. Six iron sheets. And the rest will become andesite alloy. Which we need a lot more. We need 3, 6, 12. Another lead left lying around. I believe I placed them down like so. Oh, this is a good point. I will need one more, won't I? No, but if I include one more, I won't be able to do these. Oh, whatever, I won't worry about that. So many going the wrong bloody way, but besides that, it works like a dream. Whoops. What was it supposed to happen? Let's get a sandstone set in then, huh? Place it down. Good, good. Then all that's left is to put it on the belt somehow. And that is obviously done. What's it called again? Right, the portable storage interface, which requires chutes. Chutes require sheets. and an andesite funnel, and this to be moving. And then yes, we'll have automated kelp production, but we won't necessarily have kelp processing automated quite yet. In time though, in time. There's also the small matter that I think it won't be able to place it there because matter of height. We'll see. So next order of business should be producing the shoots. So let's just, that shouldn't be too difficult. And the andesite funnel is just an andesite and a dried kelp. We've got both the components for andesite in my inventory. We just need a kelp, and we need it dried. So we take the kelp, smoke it, and we have everything we need for a funnel, pair of funnels, shoot. And PSU requires another andesite. Yeah, you always need more andesite in this. And you're gonna make one per, so that's something I hadn't considered at all, which kind of ruins the entire build, is the fact that a radial storage kind of struck. A linear chassis does not handle sideways placements very well at all. Whoops. I think I can glue on this side like that though. So it shouldn't be a big deal. But I've only got one slime ball. Where am I going to get another slime ball in short order? I mean, dough and lime dye can be extracted from plentiful numbers of plants. Alternatively, I can make a green dye using plentiful numbers of plants. We got the poppies in horrendous abundance. We got bones. And I think I can mill the bones. Yeah. For white dye as well. Well, I will once it's done with this. lined up. Wait, what? Don't tell me I just got horrendously unlucky. Oh no. Well, thankfully I've got shears, so I can just shear up some ferns. Still, what a bother. That's grass. I'm not sure I can use grass. I think it's specifically... Can I use grass? Fern, large fern. Drat, drat, double drat. If I throw in 20 poppies, I'm statistically average. Though I'm already well below odds, so what do I get? Oops. What do I care? Yeah, no, wait, huh? What? What am I doing? Lucked out. Second time's the charm. Lime dye. Grind down the wheat. The more I think about it, the more I think I want a really, really big farm. And I really do think a gantry would be one of the best ways to achieve it. Over circular farms. Circular farms are good and all, but 4 blocks by 4 blocks is a lot smaller than you'd think. It's this, you know? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This looks fine and all, but it's not really the scale I want a huge farm to look. I want something that'll really, like, blow you away. Like, you look at it, it's undeniable that it's industrial level. And a gantry would work, but they require redstone engineering. And aside from the fact we're kind of lacking in a redstone department, it would also take other resources unless I do it really inefficiently. But I could also just do it really inefficiently, so that's not a big deal. Because yeah, this whole space, level it out. I can do that now whilst I'm waiting for things. Level it out. What do I want it to be level or do I want it to be 1 block down? Hold on. This will probably be faster done with a bucket of water. The bucket of water is uncontrollable. I want to control what I'm doing so I can think about it a bit more. really don't know. I think that's something I'll only really know if I put it into practice. Hmm. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, I get the message, get the message. So temperamental. Right. I'm out of iron. Right. Let's blast our first piece of iron then. It's quick, it's easy, and it's free. And only somewhat dangerous. Oh, I should probably smoke the rest of this dough whilst I'm at it. So yeah. Needs a plate, sheet. Ta-da! Glue. How many hours in are we? 5 hours. Finally gonna build my first proper actual automated machine. And I think this will move on its own. The rest of it. Right, good, it does, it works, the system works. But it has no internal storage, so it will not be able to do anything with that. Right. Hey, one solution at a time, okay? I'll place this kelp on the outside just so you can get an idea what's in this. Now we just need to place a storage container on the side. I will always use barrels because they're vanilla, so they'll always work. Vitamin V, of course, but ain't failed me yet. Plus, I just think they look nice. And then there's just a small matter of extracting it from this. So yes, I am going to need to lower the belt one more. A shame, but it is what it is. This is what happens when you don't prepare. Plan and prepare, people. Plan and prepare. Gosh. Need a wrench. the sheep will be our supervisor, I suppose. So let's set it in the set. There we go. So now anything that comes out of that will be able to be moved along and sent up there. Sick. And then from here we can run it along to here with 2 more. And then from here we push it along like this. Which requires 2 more in the sight, so just that. Over to here, for example. And then we'd have to worry about the filtering issue. And there's also the small matter of this not being powered in the slightest, which is probably best done through something like a chain drive and a water wheel, because I don't need this to be very fast. I'm very dependent on water wheels, if you can't tell. I use them for virtually everything. Grab a bucket of water. Chain drive those together so they flow in the same direction. Hollow out space for a water wheel here. And we want the water to be flowing this way. Right, except the water will need to be at different. Still. It'll happen, it'll happen. We're making this happen. I need wood. And a sight. Iron. Place a shaft in the middle. Now, chain drive requires 2 more on site. Let's just mess up 3. Frankly, I should probably just, like, do all of these and worry about the... Yeah, no, we're gonna use up more than 30 iron before I'm ready. What am I talking about? What am I even doing? I think it should still be much faster than smelting it in a furnace anyway. We'll see. Yep, much, much, much faster. I think it's only as long as it takes to do an individual one. Marvellous. 33 iron. There's also one more fact I haven't considered, is that you can make andesite using zinc. I'm fairly convinced, yeah. And I probably should, just to conserve my iron, because I'm not using zinc for anything, but I'm using iron for everything. It's frankly extremely wasteful of me. Especially because zinc is slightly more common, I believe. Yeah. Because zinc is used mostly for andesite and sometimes for alloying or cover blocks, but nah, we can just use it like this. And it's still not a lot of andesite. We always need more of it. That's why infinite andesite is something I'm gonna harp on forever about, because it's just that important, just that good. Okay, we're looking for chain drives, so we need 2 andesite casings. Ta-da! Sneak the night away. Small mistake. Not a big deal. It's working. It's working. And if I was to then tell this thing to start moving, the kelp. Yes! Okay, it is knocking away some of the kelp without picking it up. But it's also automatically gathering kelp, so I honestly don't care. Passing marks is passing marks. Oh. Overjoyed. Overjoyed. I'll put a bridge in here so I can look down and see it coming up. And then there's just a small matter of a draw. And that's... well, first of all, it's expensive in terms of wood, because it requires a chest. And some more wood. I'm logging out the back of this without replacing it, because I expect I will... expand that thing. Cool, blimey! Talk about slow reaction time, eh? I saw that, and then it started hissing, and then it finally hit me like, oh, that's a creeper, and I don't have a way out of this situation. Place it on top of this. I love it when a plan comes together. To improve efficiency, I should dig out that second ring and put the kelp in lower. But I kind of don't care, so whatever. Okay, I'm gonna make that iron bridge now because I keep saying it'll be there when I look down and it's not there. It's causing me I can't see through an iron bridge. There's also an iron catwalk. Maybe a catwalk would have been better, but I don't know, I made a bridge now, so. I'm not gonna, like I'm gonna let it to waste. Where are my shears? This doesn't look nearly as good as I thought it would. Sure, I can still make stairs out of it or something. I don't know. You'll probably see some use later, hopefully. But, whoops, live and learn. I really need a stone cutter, don't I? 3 smooth stone. I know I've got that much somewhere. Or at least I thought I did. Nutritionally balanced. Because I see all these cool recipes. They're like, you need a stone cutter, you need a stone cutter. Okay, well, here's a stone cutter, now what? So I put an iron ingot in here, and you're saying I can make... So we back in the mine. Hi, welcome. Yes, we are. Put an iron catwalk. Oh, I think that's gonna look exactly the same. Well, I guess you can kinda see some of the stuff down there. Meh. Whatever. I had an idea. I tried it. Didn't work. Live and learn. Because I don't think the black... Actually, maybe it would. Hold on. You have to wait for that to come all the way up here. Hi, Bucky. I've automated kelp farming. It's slow and inefficient, but it works, and that's really all that matters. Especially because I'm not going to need it that quickly. What's all this sorcery? It's the power of science, my dear friend. The power of science. Oh, cool. Yeah. Next plan is to automatically smelt it, but you know. Oh, that's so much better. That is so much better. I can actually see the things coming through. Good, good. Yeah, with automatic kelp production, I can make belts at any time I like, and I've also technically got a food source. Well, that reminds me, I'm also going to take some of the I prepared, turn it back into a nugget, and cut that down into a copycat. I was thinking copycat halves though, to be honest. Use that with dirt to make these a smooth transition. Not what I wanted. There. No, we don't use pickaxes on dirt. It's ugly, but it does work. We've only survived in the stone world. I miss Dr. Stone. Yeah, I wish Dr. Stone hadn't fallen off as hard as it had. But yeah, it really does feel like that, you know? Like, empty world, it's just me, but using my amazing scientific knowledge. I'm making something that's really my own, and it's cool. The way that it's so dark makes my house feel so much warmer when I go towards it. Ah. I can just walk up here as smooth as this. And I go over here and it's still hideous. Gotta find the bat fluid to say to everyone else. You can't say guano, you know, it's not like that's much worse. So my next objective should be to start with the automation kelp, I guess. I have 2 parts ahead of me. You ever played Pixelmon back in the day? I did back in the day. I haven't played it recently. I've heard it's gotten all the new Pokemon at least. It was alright. I certainly feel like Pokemon Scarlet has very much ousted it from its role as open world Pokemon, which is very funny. I'm being so sad I couldn't run it back then. Well, now you can, because it's on the AT launcher. Scotland Violet, I know. It's a bad game, but I just can't stop myself.
Huh? Huh?
Okay, so there's so many things I could be doing. I've got a bit of decision paralysis. So the first thing I could do right now is build up the windmill and install it, which has the upside of being a bit of procrastination and making my base look a bit nicer, and the downside of I don't necessarily think I'll like how it turns out, which means I'd have to rebuild it several times. Can you fly Charizard on there? I mean, I don't know why I'm obsessed with that. In Pixelmon, yes. In Scarlet Violet, no, but you have other Pokemon you can fly. He's just so excited. Just so excited. Ashley selling magenta dye and jungle saplings. Hold on, do I have enough to buy that? Because if I could get another wood just like that, I'd be well chuffed. I've only got 2. Llamas do not cook into anything, but they do drop leather, which is cool to know. So yeah, I could build up the windmill and maybe build the rest of the building around it, but I wouldn't be able to install any, like, the machines I want, because I want to use brass tunnels for that. I could work towards getting the nether progression set up, which would be distinct progression, because I need quartz and stuff. I guess there's no real way of escaping it. I will need to go to the nether sometime, and the sooner I go to the nether, the better. Even though I don't really want to leave this project half finished. Actually, hold on. Now I can cook deep slate for free. I could totally at least fill in the floor here. Is what I would say if I had any deep slate. Let's go mine some deep slate. Then we'll at least the back of the floor here. And then I could plan the rest of the floor, I suppose. I don't know what that looks like these days. Oh, you are going to be blown away, my dear. You're going to be blown away. Actually, no. You saying that's been I want to go see the nether now. So, we're going to go to the nether. I'll need a bucket of water. I need to put in some mimics there. Copycat slabs. Oh no. Don't worry, don't worry. It looks more or less the same. It's just a bit busier. Because there's a half-built nether portal over here. Ow, ow. I just need to take this lava and make it to another portal. I would like to make this a bit wider, if I'm going to be honest, because I can't fit a train through this. Most of my trips there in the Neolithic area of the game. We are in a Neolithic area. Fool. What do you think you are? But I suppose a functioning nether portal is better than nothing. 10 blocks is the magical total. So I can build it. How much lava do I have? I've got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's build what I know and then worry about specifics later. I do not know the speedrun strats, no. Or anyone asks. Oh, damn it! Wasted a bloody lava. Get over here. Have you ever gotten an official Minecraft on how to beat the game? No, I do not. Is this a meme guide made by like IGN level quality or what? Ouch. I would have thought that playing around with lava would be a very unpleasant experience. I take the lava, put it here, take the water, put it there. I'm not sure, I remember just seeing a video of some guy fighting an end dragon that way, it was funny. Oh, that sounds very awkward, yes. Night is descending, I should head home soon. Do we have enough lava? We probably do to make this go down further. Or any more embarrassing incompetencies. Like, for example, this. Well, I guess there's a night situation solved. Extra crispy toga. You're nut, baby. Definitely looking forward to getting a train set up for this. Two more buckets of lava, please. God, I hate how I heard this and my first thought was, oh my gosh, this is like Trails in the Sky music. I need to be euthanized this instant. Okay, let's oh no, I hear it too. Yeah. Nothing compound steel. This is not safe, but then again, what about it supposed to be? What? Oh, don't tell me I can't use crying obsidian in the portal or something stupid like that. The soul of Stubbright will never die. Truth. Best way I can see to break this without a diamond pickaxe. I cannot believe this is the situation we're in. Is by creating a mechanical drill and then hand drilling this crying obsidian away. Good grief. This is what I go through. I suffer for my content, don't you know? I suffer greatly. If this doesn't work, well, it's not a big deal because I've got plenty of uses for a drill, but still, I'd like it to work, thank you. No mining for diamonds, no. No, we don't do that here. What I'll probably end up doing instead is building a massive tunnel bore, pointing it down and just taking out a huge chunk of the ground underground so no one can see it. Because there's a very impressive cave system underneath our base. Our base, my base. My base. Okay, good. So this can break obsidian, it seems. It will just take a while. A long while. A very, very long while. Still so PC for the amount of times we get betrayed by my friends. Understandable. It's worth it, isn't it? Many servers were mysteriously burnt to the ground. I wonder why. This is working. It sucks, but it's working. And the real question is, do we get it back? We do! Who is cutting onions? Here's a good question. Would it not be more efficient for me to just set up a water wheel to do this? No, that probably actually sucks pretty bad. Let's not do that. Just realised it's a pay-to-do trill time pretty much. If this thing started malfunctioning, I would smack it. My computer, that is. Huzzah! And we place the normal obsidian there, the crying obsidian back on the corner. Flint and steel, portal, haha. Damn, we still don't have better portals. Oh well. And we step through. And we see. This will take a moment because I'm rendering 48 chunks at once. Heather, we are here. We're in the nether. Gosh, look how... Oh, no, that's lava, that's lava, that's lava. That's... Oh. Nice bucket challenge. Yeah. Problems of a game being this long-lived. Dated references. Very dated references. Okay. I'll just cut path. We are good. Oh my gosh, Piglin Eyes Gluttons shader. Awesome nether wart straight away. We got the quartz that we required. Excellent. In before Gas 360 no scope. That's not a big deal because I have the flint and steel on me, but if it does happen otherwise, well, thankfully we've got fire charge on the other side and I can do a corpse run, but still. Look at that. That is the netherite. What I should do is mark the portal on my mini-map so I don't lose it, because that's something I either do or I forget. Pink. Nether portal. Okay, so with the addition of quartz to my arsenal, I can finally start creating more complex machines. Not because, unfortunately, I need more. I need lots of quartz and I need lots of redstone. What's in another bucket of lava? So I'll just Ooh. And yeah, by the way, I don't particularly see myself going to fight the Ender Dragon, but it is a possibility. Is that lake of lava above us? Oh. There's a pool in it. Shut up. Shut up! Just Conan, no. Oh crud. Speaking of content, I think I'm gonna become... Oh crud. Typical. Oh, that went well. When I build a train down to there, I wonder where the train's gonna come out. Probably gonna build an overground train station at some point. Then this will come up the hill? Don't want it to be too steep. But I guess I could make the train come up a 45-degree angle. I don't really care. Still down that bucket of lava. So all the other sources are too far away. I wonder if I can grab one from there though. Is that source in the wall? Right, was awesome. This will be a surprise tool that will help us later. What? They're coming right at us, aren't they? Oh, I suddenly feel like I should be somewhere else right now. Funny that. Oh, wait. One more thing. Was there any soul sand nearby? There was, wasn't there? Let's grab some of that and then we can leave proper like. That's not soul sand. Yeah, that was productive. Not a lot of quartz, but it should be enough to keep us going for a few small things. I should... Is there even like an angle requirement for a train track? Not a minecart track, full on train track. Well, I don't know. I'll probably make a semi-automatic system that will do it anyway. For me. Right, now what? Next thing on the agenda is another pair of chests, I think. Ideally, I'd have something that let me sort them, because this is a nightmare. Right, that's not how it works. I'll sort it later, says person who knows they will never sort it in their lives. Okay, so that is the nether. We have access to quartz, we've got access to blazes, which we'll need later. We will need... Hi. Village is that way. Good? So if I want to build the processing building up a bit... Is that in line with the portal? No, it's not. If I'm gonna build the train coming down here, alongside this chunk, then maybe it makes more sense for me to... I think I'm getting an idea. So let's give it this guy. Thanks to the crossbow. So I built my path down here because I thought it would be nice and sensible. But I mean, I guess I don't need the trains to all be on one line. But then also, it might zoom out a bit. There'll also be a completely straight line from there down to the village. So I could build a train station here, over here, or something resembling a train station. I have the main train line straight down there, and then have a train station over here, maybe? That doesn't really give me a lot of room. How far away are trains anyway? I could make some right now if I wanted to. Well, actually, no, I don't have any deployers, but it wouldn't be hard to create a lot of it. Can I just make it out of anything? Yeah, any slab makes any track. That's cool. I don't necessarily feel the need to make oak train tracks, but it's a possibility. Did that, and I could build a train. But there's also just the fact that the train for the nether is going to be running constantly, and a train for, like, the mines or the village is not going to be constant. It's going to be as required. So placing them all on the same line might be a bit of a bad idea. Is there like a draw tool or something. Maybe I'm getting too far ahead of myself, too many plans. I should just slow down a bit. What I really need more than anything else is brass tunnels so I can build this out. Brass tunnels require electron tubes, which I can hypothetically make, and brass. Which requires blaze heating. Drat. Really hoping it wouldn't come to that. Is there no other way? There is no other way. Cool. I should also build up a blaster or something. Well, that also requires brass, unless I want to do like the ridiculous 8-block wide system I used in a previous playthrough, which simply uses really slow conveyor belts in order to guarantee things get blasted in time. And that thing sucked, so I don't really want to do that again. This cannot continue. Fine, that's what I'll do next. Fetch me a shovel. Or I'll fetch myself. So you step into here, and you look down at this side. You see bread. No. The first thing I'd like you to see is bread. But can we fit bread into this small space? It locks drawers. It's a strong baby. Let's swap this crossbow for a bucket. My bucket's full of lava. Well then put the lava down somewhere else. Doesn't particularly matter, but I'd like it to be somewhere I'm not going to lose track of it. That seems dangerous. Yeah, no, that is dangerous. I think it demonstrated why just from that alone. This is water, so I don't really care about how nice and how much we conserve it, because that is a genuinely infinite resource at this point. If I break this, do I get back? No, I just get the coal. Fair enough, charcoal. to use signs to stop the stuff from flowing everywhere. Didn't really work. Well, stuff things are getting more catastrophic than they already were, so I suppose it did work in a way. Burn my bread. So true. So this windmill idea probably doesn't need to be that much bigger than what it already is. So I could probably keep that the same. Is what I would say if it weren't for the fact that this needs to become a production line at the back. So yeah, one block here so you can walk down if you want. That'll be... Let me make some more drawers. Here's a turning. That I can assure you. You guys still here? You're just over that way. I told you. Go away. So rude. Right. Evil Squidwards. Yep, evil Squidward is real. Real, and he does want to hurt me. Or... Did you just call me? We'll need to get and also feed a backpack. So let's say we place a drawer here and say it's for kelp. Then we place a drawer over here and say it's for bread. Kelp doesn't care about being washed, so I guess that's fine. For other processing pathways, however, that's not acceptable. And I guess there's nothing stopping me from just putting these adjacent to each other if that's the case. are that? There's the belt, shaft. Where's the other underside? Right, no, that is fine actually. I'm genuinely losing my marbles. Wonderful. No, want that to be an input. We need some more deep slate, sure. Mommy, how do we filter depots? Can we filter depots? There's a brass depot, which I think is just for cosmetic purposes. Great. Well, these guys are crazy. Oh yeah. Create Ponder is by far the best thing Create Mod ever did. Every single item has a very detailed visual description of how it works. So you don't need to open a wiki. You don't need a book or anything, you know. You just have the Create Mod. It's excellent. It's just so peak. So, would this require these to be like this? With a depot in the middle. And that would be for smoking. So we'd have a smoker here, and get that way. But we don't have any way to filter the items off it. I think. I'm not sure. Because depots just take, at any rate, don't they? Like, they don't care. I'll take the dirt, yeah, it did. So if I was to point the smoker at these, and also, this also would work for potatoes. Because unless you want to make like a stuffed potato, which requires a meat of some kind, then baked potato, right. So we'll place the heat over there, the fan over here, for example, Because carrots are taken as is. You can make them into a chicken sandwich. You can make them into some meat product. There's really not many vegetarian options, are there? I mean, I guess it is physically possible for me to automate butchering of animals, but not right now. So this smokes those. And likewise, this would wash them. This would require certain speed, but I think the windmill powering them would give it that speed. And this... I'm assuming that's that, not that. Because then the brass tunnel would separate the kelp bread. Also means that I would have that over here. Because it doesn't. So that doesn't really work. Because this... That's not enough belt space, is it? Then do I need to move these in one or make this whole thing a bit wider to accommodate for that? I'm not sure. Because that will break off into this. That being said, can't I use the tunnels to make it this way? So if I instead made it so that this was all the way over here, for example, leading into this, and then all these were like that. That sounds functional. I think that would work. Gonna need a bit more andesite, because I always need more andesite, but... I might have something here. Of course, this assumes that the depots will cooperate with the filtering, which is a big assumption, if I'm going to be honest. Because if they don't let themselves stick around to cook things on, then my entire plan falls apart rather quickly. Unless I lift them up by one and put, like, a brass thing on them, which is, like, it's possible, but it's ugly and expensive. But it's possible. So we just need to... get the brass, which requires blazes, which requires me going into Nether and doing a whole expedition. And it also requires more deep slate, so I can finish the build. So I will choose the easier option because stream does not have that much longer left. Thankfully there was some deep slate at the surface, if I recall correctly. Not sure how much, but there was right. Not that, that was cobble. Look at all this beautiful andesite. Oh, it's gorgeous. Right, if not surface, then it was near surface. Which means we're gonna go down into the caves. Tough because it's well, you know. It sure is. The downside of beautifying a base is that I spend way too much time doing this. Probably shouldn't be digging so much I won't have a way to dig myself out when the pickaxe breaks, but yeah, I got that. I'll last. Boy, that sure sounds like a zombie about to drop down and eat me. Dig down to bedrock when? Oh, trust me. I'll have a way. I'll have a way. Oh, dang it. And here I thought I'd actually be able to check out. She can get out. In parkour civilization. Gosh, you watch one video and it takes over your life. Running around with a lantern and axe like something of Innistrad. At least the lava means I've got another marker as to where my house is. Should put some like lanterns or something on the bridge too. I think they said there were like bridge lanterns or something, right? Yeah, bridge lantern. Two lanterns have become two bridge lanterns. Cool. Maybe I should. What I'll do first, however, is set up blasting somewhere safe, ideally. Because the most convenient place would be inside, but I think pointing a fire-producing machine directly at me every single time I walk inside my wooden house would not end well for me for some reason. Just call it a hunch. Though I guess there is the one thing I could do is point it upwards. And have it be on my roof. Wow, I hate that idea, but it's really viable. Hold on. Do I have a free cogwheel lying around? I do in my inventory right now. No, that won't work. That's dangerous. No, that won't work. I can't very well place it there. Not enough space. Maybe this won't work after all. Kinda wish I didn't throw the water bucket, but oh well. It's okay because it's a temporary solution. Fan. But actually, I think if I have that there, it'll be nice reminders to what to avoid. Grab this one, the more subtle one, so I can reduce the risk. There, blasting. Now if I just put this on here. The cobbled deep state becomes... I know it's cooking. The smoke particles mean it's working. Smooth deep slate. And I will then cut it down into tiled deep slate with chipped. Like so. I'll craft myself another pickaxe because I can't possibly start building without a way to fix my mistakes. That's anything fancy, because Good, good, good. Good thing I have a second shovel. Therapeutic power of Minecraft music. Best ASMR stream ever. For real, for real. Sometimes you just gotta quiet down and let the music flow. It's coming into shape. It's coming into shape. If I built the windmill out of oak planks, would I regret it? That's the question I keep asking myself, and I really don't know. Actually, do I even want thin oak planks? Wow, everyone saw that coming. Everyone saw that coming. Really? That's too pale. I've decided. I don't want to use thin oak planks. Maybe something with bigger tiling, or... Too much toga bacon to keep track of. It's good for you, you know. Unlike other types of bacon. I didn't really want to do this, but let's look up a reference of a windmill. Dark bricks. Use brick. This is expensive. How does this stuff place? I kinda like it. Let's try it. Prefer something with a connected texture, but I'm not sure I'm gonna get that out of blocks by the nature. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Alright, then with what little progress we've made here, the beginnings of a production line for all kinds of resources, mostly foods. We'll have... Oh, gosh, this is gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. We'll come in from there, we'll go into a tunnel, and the tunnel will distribute anything I want. Most likely it'll just be... those. And then anything else I suppose can literally just be sneaked underneath. Like carrots, for example, can just go here. It'll be cool. And let's run over to this beautiful blue lake with the ugly but very, very functional kelp farm. Can I make that a bit prettier? Yeah, I can. Because I don't think it breaks those. It does. I don't know why it does that. Oh well. Still got an ugly house, but you know, one problem at a time. Oh yeah, and access to Nether, of course. I'd say we've made some excellent progress here. So I will say thank you all very much for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I will probably not be streaming tomorrow because of a haircut, but definitely will try Friday. How many floors are you going for? For my house, I was hoping at least 2, the ground floor and first floor. So far, I've not gone that far, you know, matter of time. Anyway, next stream, hopefully, we'll be finishing the production line for kelp, and I will try and start building a larger farm, which may require brass. It'll probably definitely require brass, so we'll probably do it for it another. Oh well. Heck up, bold. Not bold, not bold. I just realized I haven't cut my hair in like over a year. So, whoops. Oh well. Thank you very much for watching. I will hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see ya when I see ya.